There it is. There's the bot lane for KC, looking to try and harass down this Kai'Sa in the early game. Vitality, and we expect Renekton. Instead, Aatrox. Kind of a similar top laner. Doesn't have the same point-and-click ability that a Renekton does, but can still try and win out.
A bit more scaling, a little bit weaker early game. But I'm curious with this Bard. We haven't seen it have the best success in Europe.
And it's always the story when we talk about Vi, right? It's about getting that level 6 and how well can you punish
Flash Shadowing Strike into the taunt. The follow-up from Linces with the knock-up. And once again, it's Vladdy who falls first.
And the thing with Vitality's comp is Shayak might be in trouble here.
Decoy in from Yike, doesn't land the taunt. Shockwave back onto Shayak. Winds of War. Their Winds of Despair for the Galio. KC will get on the board. Their first kill of the game. It goes over to Yike. Aptly dodges away from the second Q. Winds of War, again a magical journey, and immediately Shayak realizes he is outnumbered. Tempered Fate will lock him up. The Cyclone got the knock up as well. Shayak trying to flash Justice Punch, jumped in front of by Yike. Linces dives in. Kazi's a long way away. In the end, a Drake for Herald exchange kind of targets with another Cosmic Binding. He's more of a nuisance than anything right now. He gets the magical journey out. He's taunted at the end of it. Kazi diving forward. Look for Targamas. Redemption already complete for him. He flashes out of the redemption and takes the shot from Kazi. Nucko still has a refillable and 3 biscuits in case he ever does fall.
He's got
the Rift Herald as well as Nucko is caught out with the public execution. Redemption coming down as well to try and heal him up. Fletchy here to help. The Cyclone down from Yike gets the knock-up. Shadowing Strike does not connect. Nucko healing up with the Sunder Sky, but it's not enough. Used 2 of his biscuits and he was not K. Fletchy getting chased out by Targamas. KC get their 3rd on the board, complete the feat.
More able to breathe on KC's side, as they don't have to worry about that access to the backline as much.
I think Vitality just have to drop it as Yike engages immediately onto Fleshy.
Cyclone, there's the Shockwave follow-up and Fleshy is just dead.
And when you're a dive comp that's this far behind, the game becomes very difficult to play as they load for Yike.
Well, they catch him out, Redemption coming down. Doesn't get pulled back with the Infernal Chains, but Kazi dives in immediately, and they go for Kalista instead. He tries to Valk away, but he's hit with a Praise Seeker. Targamas takes a journey, a short trip across the wall.
It's going to be dangerous for KC.
Yike going in here. Redemption used the Shockwave follow-up. They were on the wall the whole time. Linces goes in with the cease and desist. Void Seeker from Kazi trying to find his mark, but a good Tempered Fate will lock Shayak and Kazi up. Kalist can't quite get the damage down onto Kazi. Shayak flashing out. Public execution. Dives in onto the Kai'Sa who Killer Instincts across the wall. But Kana is having none of it. Chases him down. It's a double for the Ambessa.
Linces tried to go in to turn it around, but KC find it regardless. Now Nucko running for the hills. Should just be able to escape, but the rest of Vitality are crumbling around him.
I think I need to stop speaking because I just cursed Vitality. Like, now it's going to be Otacon for KC.
And they're firmly the ones in control of this game again.
KC definitely know how to play their draft this game. A huge lead for Vladdy and for Yike in that jungle mid. 1.2k ahead each. In fact, the only red gold lead is for Kazi as they look for Yike. Fleshy going in with the Magna Storm. There's the follow-up with the Hero's Entrance as well. Yike's going to get knocked up, but a great Temper Fate hits onto 4. Is it enough? Another Cyclone cease and desist. They're locking down Yike, and he will fall. The shutdown goes over to Linces. Kazi, though, now a little bit isolated from his team, goes in with a Killer Instinct, has to dodge away from Cosmic Binding and manages to do so. Slowed up, though, with an auto attack out of Targamas. Meanwhile, Kana continues to rain down on that top tier 2.
His playoff of Orianna has to collect wave. Can we find the engage?
No vision in here. This is going to step forward. They jump onto Targamas, who takes a magical journey out. Yike has to burn his flash and the Cyclone to escape.
It looks like Vitality want to try to do the same play again, as they have a ward here onto Yike. He's no flash and ult now.
They jump onto Yike immediately. The World Ender coming out as Nucko looks for the damage, and Yike falls. No Caretaker's Shrine enough from Targamas. And now Fleshy keeps Kalista Bay, ignites him as well just to switch through the summoner spells. Shayak is up here, he's TP'd up. Vitality have a 5v4.
Great use of the map by Vitality, and Shayak, as you say, TP'ing in, it's Baron. But Nucko wants to try and wrap around, he's not on vision.
Fleshy looking for that position up towards the top side. Has Hex Flash, no Magnet Storm. Kana stepping in there.
It's Kalista.
Torn. They dive onto Kalista, who has to flash away and use the cleanse. Next up is Kana. The Shockwave doesn't hit anyone. Kana goes in with the public execution, but only hits onto Nucko, and Kana falls for it. Shayak survives. There's honeycomb for him as well. He wants to pick that up and continue in the fight. Has no TP. Vitality turn their eyes back towards the Baron. 7 seconds on Yike. He won't be up for this as Nucko tries to keep Vladdy away. No Shockwave. The movement speed from the command dissonance enough. to get him out of the chains. Nucko takes the honey boot. Lince's down low. Vladdy stepping in. Low mana on him. Vitality continue on the Baron. They'll secure it. Tempered Fate just not in the nick of time. Vitality retreat. They get the Baron on all 5. Is going to stop you in your tracks. At least in game 1, they had to wait to hit their CC, but KC are not waiting. Heroes End just going down. Knuckle's already fallen. The Magnus Storm will find a bunch, but the Temper Fate stops Kazi from interacting in the fight. Beautiful from Carmine Corp. Kana still pushing through top while all of this happens. Fleshy looking for the Shadowing Strike. He's stunned up. Heroes End just coming out, but Fleshy's already dead. Jayek is met with a Cyclone as soon as he lands, and Kana's going to try and cut him off. Jayek flashes. The Justice Punch across the wall and gets onto Kazi. Again, he has the blast the wall as well, the Killer Instinct shield, enough to keep him alive for now, but KC are on the warpath and they'll find all the blood they want.
They're finding them everywhere. Vitality is trying to sniff out any sort of play they can, but Carmine Corp will not let them anywhere near this win.
And that's going to be at least the mid tower for Kalist, and it really feels like Vitality have lost all the momentum in this game going up against this Ocean Soul. They just don't have the tools that they need to actually win a fight and continue extending their gold lead. It is, however, only 2.6k gold, but Fleshy.
Fleshy shouldn't have been there. Should not have been there in any shape of the word. Has to burn the flash to get away, dodges away from the Tempest Fate as well, but hard to give him vision.
Carsey can try to get some poke here. And they can leverage control of this Elder. This Nash could be bait if KC are not able to get back to this Elder and try to get control.
An avenue of attack. Shayak having to walk behind here. Lince is beginning to step forward. Shayak getting caught out. Pops the stopwatch. Nucko the target for Kana. Shayak in the middle of them, but already Kalista's unstoppable. And Vitality again just don't find a coordinated engage. A great Tempered Fate comes out from Targamas as they kill off Fleshy. Lince has to flash and dash and try and get away, but Vladdy chases him down. The Elder, only a cherry on the cake that KC have devoured. Kazi trying to escape. A Killer Instinct is anything but almost taken out. Kalist is having none of it. Won't let his enemy AD carry escape. Kana tanking the tower here as the chase continues. There's the Elder, but the Nexus lies in sight for KC.
And Vitality try as they may. They did not have enough to close out game number 2 as KC take this game.
In dominant fashion, Carmine Corp will stamp their name into the scoreboard. 1-1 now between KC and Vitality.
KC coming alive in game number 2, responding well to Vitality's pressure, finding the control that they need.